Okay, some things have been brought to my attention that we need to address in this week's safety update. Hello everybody, Sam Watts here, Safety Supervisor for Meiborg, Silver Arrow, and Midwest. You've seen those trucks around. Hopefully if you've seen some of the new guys, you've given them a big pat on the back or a handshake or whatever, welcomed them onto the fleet. If not, hey, there's always tomorrow. Maybe you'll see one of them around. So anyways, hey, we've got a couple things that we need to kind of go over, some housekeeping type things, some reminders. I have been getting some comments from drivers and questions and just some things that we need to do for our fellow driver. One of the big things that I have been getting numerous complaints about lately is leaving trailers in less than operable conditions. Okay, so you're dropping a trailer on the hill, you drop an empty over at airport or Milford or wherever you're doing this at. Drivers have been coming in, picking up those trailers, and have seen that there are DOT issues with them, missing mud flaps, lights not working, ABS lights on, doors broken, landing gear broken, flat tires, things like that. Things that should be caught, okay? Pre-trip inspections are an absolute necessity. They're required by law, but we also require post-trip inspections, okay? Going around that truck and trailer when you're done with it, making sure that it all looks good, making sure that none of the tires are flat or things like that. And we've been kind of getting a little lazy on that, okay? Like I said, I've had numerous complaints from drivers picking up loads, or picking up trailers, I should say, and them having significant issues with them. Now, there are times, I get it, when the trailer that you drop or whatever, something happened to it when you disconnected and it happened, and maybe there's a small leak in the tire and you didn't see it and now it's flat. Okay, I get that. But there are more than likely times when you're dropping trailers and you know the issue, but you don't want to get it fixed, because then that means that it requires you to actually go get it fixed and might hurt your time, and you want to just drop it, get on to the next one and get going. I get that, but guys and girls, listen to me here. That's just not how we do things, okay? If you know that there's an issue with a trailer that you're dropping, you need to let us know that, okay? Because that's just completely unfair to the next driver who's going to be picking it up then, okay? Because now you're killing their clock, okay? They're going to be picking it up and all of a sudden they can't move. Now they're down for a day. Okay, that's just not fair to them, okay, especially if you knew that. And the other thing with, if you're picking up, or if you're live loading a trailer, dropping it somewhere, and another person is picking that trailer up to go deliver it, and there's a significant issue with it, well, now we're in trouble of being late to the load, okay? Instead of getting that trailer fixed while no one was attached to it, now we've got a driver who is killing their time, killing their hours, and potentially now we're going to be late on customer freight, which just is not, we can't do that, okay? When it comes to this kind of stuff, you need to do the golden rule, okay? Do to others as you want them to do to you. You wouldn't want a bad trailer to pick up, okay? You wouldn't want a trailer with flat tires or no mud flaps or issues with the brakes. You wouldn't want to pick one of those up and kill your clock. Why would you leave it for somebody else? Okay, that's just something that we're not doing. And here's the deal too, okay? Can we just be honest here? You're not getting away with it. We can look up who had the trailer. We can go into the trailer history and see who's been pulling it. We can figure this stuff out, okay? And maybe we haven't done as good of a job as we should have with that, but with the complaints that we've been getting here now, guys, it's something that we're going to start doing. Okay, and if we find out that you have dropped a trailer that you knew was in, less than ideal conditions, we're going to take some corrective actions with that. So please, I'm asking you guys, okay? Every time I've asked you to do something, you guys have really come through, and I appreciate that. We have a really good fleet here of drivers. I've been in the trucking industry for 20, 25 years here now, and I have been around some very less than how do we put it, standard type fleets. You know, guys just kind of running kind of like the Wild West out there. That's not what we do here. And one of the things that has really impressed me with Meiborg and the drivers here is that you guys are at a professional standard, okay? You guys know what you're doing. You're good at what you do. We have a lot of trucks. I don't know if you know that. We have a lot of trucks on our fleet, and I keep an incident and an accident report for everything, and I don't really fill that out too much. So that's a big thing for you guys. Good job. Hopefully I didn't just jinx myself. I got wood here, so I'll knock on that. But you guys are good drivers, okay? And you know better than to leave trailers that are having issues with it, or even, you know, that need to be swept out or things like that. So I'm asking you, okay? Do to others as how you would want to be done to you. So don't leave bad trailers. And especially if you know a trailer's got an issue, let the shop know, especially if it's going to be sitting for a little bit. Let us know so we can get that thing in there and get it fixed, so that by the time the next guy comes to pick it up, it's ready to go. So he doesn't have to kill his clock waiting for that trailer to be fixed, okay? So, and I know that might slow you down a little bit, and that's just what happens, okay? I'm sorry, but that's just what's going to have to happen. If you know there's an issue with the trailer, you have to let us know. Do not drop it for the next guy to deal with, okay? That's just not cool. That's not ethical. That's just not what we do here at Meiborg. So does that make sense? All right, if you have questions about that, let me know. But again, it's pretty straightforward. If you know you have a trailer with an issue, do not drop it for somebody else to deal with, okay? Get it dealt with. Let's get it done. Let's work as a team, and then let's keep this equipment nice, and let's keep it rolling down the road, okay? Cool? All right. Now, we're going to take a look at a dash cam of a driver that did something that is incredibly unethical and what we do not do here at Meiborg. All right, so here we are. I don't know where we're at, but this is one of our Omni cams. You know, you guys have seen these, you love them. These are fantastic cameras. Shoot down the side of your trucks so we could see anything happening down the side. This driver, I'm sure, was not thinking wasn't thinking about the Omni cam when he did what he's about to do here. So let's take a look at the dash cam. Keep an eye on the yellow line in between these two trucks here. I'm going to play it. And like I said, keep an eye on that yellow line. You can see it right now. You know, it's right there. Door opens. Now, you can't see who this driver is. I know who this driver is. And, you know, the door's open right now. Also, if you notice in the white truck over there, you can see that the driver of the white truck is sitting there. Like, you can see him looking over at our truck. Obviously, something's going on. The door's shaking, and now the door's closing. And if you look at the yellow line, it's garbage. Just garbage. Our driver stepped out of his truck, threw his garbage onto the ground, stepped back into his truck, and went on his merry way. No, we cannot do this. This is not okay, right? If you get food or whatever like that, you either leave it in your truck until you get to a place with the garbage can, or you walk up to a garbage can. Okay, you do not throw garbage on the ground like this. This is completely unacceptable. And, you know, in all honesty, this driver's no longer with us because of issues like this, okay? It's just pure laziness. And that's one thing we don't tolerate here, is just don't be lazy with this stuff. Now, here's the other thing too. I pointed out the driver in the white truck. That driver called me. That's how we knew about this, okay? You guys, technology is out there now. Everybody's got cell phones. Everybody's got dash cams. You know, a lot of trucks are starting to get these Omni cams. It's not like you're going to go unnoticed, especially if you're doing crap like this, okay? You're going to get found out. So here's the easy thing on how not to get found out. Don't do stuff like this, okay? Don't litter. I mean, that's like stuff from second grade. That's what they teach you then. Don't litter, okay? Unfortunately, this driver did. And because of that, he's no longer with the company, because the driver in the white truck over there said, I don't want to be in an industry where this is normal, where drivers get out of their trucks and just throw their garbage on the ground. He wants to keep these truck stops clean. And so he called us up and said, hey, your guy just littered over here, and you guys should probably do something about it. And we agreed, okay? you're gonna get, people are watching, okay? Cameras are watching. It's not a secret industry anymore. And here's the other big thing too. You guys are the face of Meiborg when you're out on the road. I know that's scary, but you guys are the face of Meiborg out there. You have giant Meiborg trailers, you have giant Meiborg trucks. They're very noticeable with being black and yellow like they are. This is what people are going to think of Meiborg when they see it out there. This guy in the white truck doesn't know any different. He doesn't know me. He doesn't know any other driver. The only thing he knows about Meiborg now is that they have a driver that throws their garbage onto the ground. And that is unacceptable. That is not the reputation we're going for. That is not the reputation that 99% of you want, okay? There's a lot of pride amongst the drivers here that you drive for Meiborg, you have very nice equipment, you're very good drivers, and you don't do stuff like this, okay? So if you ever have an inkling like, hey, I think I can get away with something here, you can't, okay? That's just bottom line. Don't pollute, okay? Don't litter, don't be lazy, okay? If you have food that you need to get rid of and you don't want it in your truck, then you walk it up to a garbage can, okay? Because this isn't the first time that another company has called me and said, hey, you have an issue with a driver out here you should probably take care of. And I appreciate those calls because I want to know about this stuff. This is stuff we do not tolerate here. So just be aware that if you think you're trying to get away with something, you're more than likely not going to. And this is just unacceptable, okay? We need to keep those truck stops clean. We need to do our part. And we do not need people seeing Meiborg drivers litter, okay? Or make messes, or get into, big arguments, or be nuisances out there, okay? We're Meiborg, okay? We are a step above, the regular truck drivers. We hold you guys to a certain standard, and 99% of you, live up to that standard. This is not our standard, okay? So, again, don't be lazy out there. If you need to get stuff thrown away, we got big dumpsters at our facility, or, find a garbage can over there. But this is unacceptable, and unfortunately for this driver, he's no longer with us because of stuff like this. So, it is what it is. So anyways, that's what I got. If you have questions, comments, concerns, whatever, let me know. Okay, you know where I'm at. You know how to get a hold of me. My contact information is at the bottom. But again, I've been in trucking for a long time, and this is a good fleet. You guys are good drivers, and I really appreciate that, and I know everybody else in the company appreciates that too. So keep it up. Keep that standard high, okay? Make sure we're not dropping bad equipment. Make sure we're not doing stupid stuff like this, okay? And as always, like I finish every video out, I want you guys to make sure that you drive safe.